Jack and the Beanstalk.
Part 2.
Outside, where the beans had fallen, stood a towering beanstalk, thick as a tree trunk and rising high into the clouds. Its leaves gleamed like emerald glass, and its spiraling vines disappeared into the misty heavens above. Jack's heart leapt.
Mother, come quick! The beans were truly magic!
Don't go climbing such nonsense, Jack. You'll break your neck.
Yet Jack's curiosity burned brighter than fear.
You're alive!
He gripped the first vine, placed his foot upon a leaf the size of a platter, and began to climb. Higher and higher he went, up through drifting mists and cool breezes that smelled of rain and sky. Birds circled beneath him, their wings mere dots below. The world shrank. Fields and cottages turned to a patchwork of color far below his dangling feet. At last, after what felt like hours, Jack reached the top and pulled himself onto a land unlike any he had ever seen. A place where the clouds formed rolling meadows and the air hummed with soft music from unseen winds. Jack wandered along a path paved with silver stones until he came upon a great castle in the distance. Its towers pierced the clouds, and its gate was so tall that even a horse could pass beneath without ducking. Near the gate stood a woman, a giantess, with kind eyes and arms strong enough to lift a tree.
Good morning, ma'am. I'm hungry and far from home. Could you spare a bite to eat? Poor boy. I'd give you breakfast gladly, but my husband would eat you for his own. Please, ma'am. I'll be quick and gone before he knows.
Pity stirred in her heart. She lifted him gently into the kitchen and gave him a piece of bread as large as his head and a mug of milk big enough to bathe in. But before he could finish, there came a heavy thud, thud, thud.
Quick! Hide and stay very still.
A shadow filled the doorway. The giant strode in, a monstrous figure with tangled hair, tusk-like teeth, and a voice that roared through the room.
Fee-fee-fo-fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread.
You smell nothing but the wind, dear. You've been hunting too long.
The giant snorted and sat down heavily. On the table, he placed a sack of gold coins, which clinked like raindrops of metal. He counted them slowly, his head nodding until he fell asleep. When the snores grew deep and thunderous, Jack crept out, took one small sack of gold, and ran as fast as he could. Down the beanstalk he slid, leaves whipping his face, until he landed safely beside his cottage.
Mother! Mother! Look what I've brought!
Jack! Where did this come from?
From the castle in the clouds.
Jack told her everything. The giantess, the castle, the treasure. Though frightened by his tale, she could not deny their sudden fortune. For a time, they lived well, buying food and repairing their cottage. But the gold did not last forever. When the last coin was spent, Jack looked once more at the towering beanstalk swaying in the sunlight.
Please, Jack, don't go. It's too dangerous.
I will climb again. Perhaps there's more to be found.
And you can watch the rest of this magical fairy tale only in Part